And if we look at these two young contenders, Wooding is the younger by 4 years and the taller by 3 inches, with O'Driscoll just edging the fight experience. But both these men are hungry to get on the title trail, and a win tonight could set that goal in motion. So to set this bout in motion is our master of ceremonies, the one and only Mr. Buddy Johnson.
Live tonight on Unilive Dublin, Ireland, BAMMA Dublin presents 3 5-minute rounds of combat action in the bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighing officially at 135.4 pounds. An official record 3 wins against a single defeat. Representing Team Titan from London by way of Angola, he is Dominique, the Black Panther Wooding. And his opponent standing across the cage in the red corner, he stands 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighing officially at 135.4 pounds. An official record 5 wins against a single defeat. Representing SBG Ireland from Dublin, Ireland, he is Blaine, the Train O'Driscoll. With the action begins, your referee in charge, Mr. Daniel Mulvahey.
Chris, I can't stress the importance of this. These are 2 hot young men with title aspirations in this division.
This contest could come down to intelligent aggression. Wooding wants this one on the feet, is going to look to stick and move, try to catch Blaine out of position, use that reach and speed and power. Blaine, got to mix things up. Cut the ring on his terms, set up the clinch and the takedown, and negate Dominique's advantages just like that. When you catch that sort of outer third of the ring remaining, in Driscoll's case, O'Driscoll's got to press forward at the correct time. You already saw some of that strategy there a moment ago.
Because we said the young man in front of him is a very awkward opponent. We know about his movement. He's also, one thing we haven't really touched upon much is he's an unorthodox striker as well, isn't he?
Nice dig to the body there with that left. Blaine felt that. It didn't look like a very strong shot, but it caught him very, very clean. Wooding told us earlier tonight this will not be close. I'm going to go out there and run through him.
This is proof that he knows he hurt him as well. The way that Wooding suddenly stepped on the gas and kept this pressure up. There's the unorthodox nature of the strikes. Blaine has to come back strongly because this was a tough start for him.
Nice shot there from Blaine. He loves the single, and he'll sometimes swap up to the double or run the pipe away from the cage. Wooding doing the correct thing here, fighting for an underhook as well as trying to keep his weight wide. But Blaine knows these tricks. He's very, very good at kind of chaining his takedown attacks together. Sometimes he'll look to reap that knee, or that leg, excuse me, and trip. Wooding knows this and is trying to defend at the moment, though.
But it was also, when you look at timing for a different reason, it was good timing to get himself back together, to reconnect with himself, because that hurt, and as you said, he was under pressure. So the timing of this move from Blaine is also to get himself steady again and relaunch.
Also gives him a chance to recover. Only he knows whether or not that liver shot connected flush enough to really cause some interruption.
But everything we were saying about Wooding was shown in that opening minute with the unorthodox nature of the strikes. He's powerful as well. He's tall at the weight. He's a real danger. And I said, Blaine now doing the right thing to try and smother and stifle that.
Wooding actually thought about trying to hit an inside trip there. This is Blaine O'Driscoll 101, though. He stays busy on the inside, but he's not afraid to kickbox and set up this sort of inside infighting pressure.
And surely he'll also be aware that when Andy Young finally got Wooding to the ground, he got the rear naked choke submission as well.
Very quickly as well. It was mostly a glorified boxing bout for 2.5 rounds. So, but Wooding now back in space, digging again there. Beautiful shot to the body from Dominique Wooding.
Chris, he's got fast hands, he's accurate, he's powerful, and he switches naturally from southpaw to orthodox, which can be a nightmare for people. Sprawled well as well there.
Switch knee there from Wooding, and catches O'Driscoll flush. O'Driscoll crashing down. He got cracked.
Now he's fighting back on instinct, but Wooding is looking very dangerous here. And his timing and his movement is superb. He's on point at the moment, Chris. Dangerous times for the Train.
Dominique Wooding circling away from the fence. extending that hand. Very smart stuff. He didn't get greedy. He didn't try to force the finish. He caught Blaine O'Driscoll there, though.
I'm picking up on one key term there, smart. Wooding has fought smart this whole opening round.
And a level change to a double leg. Who would have thought?
And again, it's keeping, metaphorically, Blaine on his toes. He's not knowing what's coming next from Dominique Wooding. And we have followed this young man from his amateur career. And he's a very intelligent fighter, isn't he, Chris?
But he's got to be careful. You know, he was submitted in his last fight, albeit a very late submission. It would be catastrophic if he caught that takedown and ended up getting tapped here. O'Driscoll's working off his back. Open guard here for Blaine O'Driscoll.
Yes, and as you said, it would be catastrophic for Wooding because his choice of technique and his choice of when to use it has been superb so far. But do you feel that was a dangerous maneuver from him to maybe come into Blaine's area of expertise like that?
No, it was smart. He's done well here. But I could see him thinking about trying to defend his arms, try to posture up and stand up here. Who knows, though? Maybe this was the game plan. He said you're gonna see some surprises here tonight. That was surprising to me.
Yes, I agree, and we're inside the last 30 seconds. And let's be honest, if it stays this way without a response from O'Driscoll, it's a big statement from Wooding in this opening round.
Wooding continuing to really mind his hand position here. O'Driscoll possibly considering stuffing that wrist for a triangle choke. He does have options here. And the good thing for Blaine is he's avoided really any significant shots on the ground.
Yes, as you said, he's been in trouble upright, but what an intriguing opening round. And I've got to be honest, Chris, a lot of it was for Wooding.
So for me, really, the tail of that entire round, at least until 90 seconds hit the clock left, was Dominique Wooding's flashy striking there, that beautiful switch knee, actually switching up in midair, digging to the body. The thing about Wooding is you really never know what's coming next. Sometimes he goes southpaw, leads with body shots, does all sorts of crazy things.
And Chris, you called that liver shot. We saw it cleanly there in the replay. That hurt, and Wooding knew it as well. A very dominant round for him. Now, the hooligan's in there for Blaine. What's he going to be saying?
Well, he stayed there from day one with Blaine O'Driscoll. I think they're going to have to try to reset and think about pressing that takedown a little bit more carefully.
Final words from Brad Pickett as well for Dominique Wooding, but he's going to be the happier of the two coaches, surely, after that opening round. So the round of 2 of potentially 3, and what an opening round for Dominique Wooding as he steps up to bantamweight. And at the moment, I know a lot can happen across 2 rounds with such a dangerous opponent like Blaine O'Driscoll, but it seems to be working in his favor, Chris.
He's a good kickboxer. Blaine should throw his hands a little bit more and try to think about 3- and 4-punch combinations rather than single shots or 2-punch combinations, because when there's short exchanges like that, it favors Wooding's control and reach sort of on his terms on the outside.
And you talk about his terms, again, it was Wooding that decided to go to ground.
What an unbelievable one this would be if Wooding finished this one on the mat. And he's got the skills. He's thinking about maybe swapping up to a Dar stroke. Oh, Japanese necktie. Wooding falls in there for the choke. He's got options here. This is a really nasty submission. Very similar to the Dars. You often set it up by giving up that underhook and then utilizing an overhook and snapping down. Didn't catch it though. O'Driscoll stands up. Beautiful resistance here from Blaine O'Driscoll and resilience.
But it's asking him questions, and it might be shocking him as well. When we look about the psychology of the game as well, Chris, he won't have been expecting this from Dominique Wooding, surely.
Maybe not. I think this would have been more like the prototypical position they would have trained for. And this is typically where Blaine wins rounds against opponents. Gets him up against the fence, uses the cage to take him down.
And as you said that, the crowd responded. They know what he's good at, and he's looking to posture up now. And for me, this is the moments that you see when you feel that this is when Dominique Wooding's in danger.
You got to make him work. This is his first time moving up in weight. I know he's still cut an awful lot of weight. He said he was nearly 70 kilograms, actually. So that's a big cut.
Blaine, though, Chris, dropping those elbows regularly now, hitting the face of Dominique Wooding. And I'm saying, if there's a danger zone for the Black Panther, you can see it's here as it was against Taz.
If If you were on the ground, you'd want to put him on his back. That's what Blaine's doing here. Again, grasps the back of the elbow, pulls him away from the fence. Woody would think about maybe trying to cage walk and get back up. You can see him fighting for that underhook.
Well, Chris, those dropping elbows have got the crowd responding each and every time he drops it. And it's a big turnaround for Blaine O'Driscoll now in this second round. Let's be honest, he needed this.
He's using his weight very well. Listen to the crowd tonight here at the 3 Arena, Malcolm. What an atmosphere.
They're happy at Chris because he's turned it around. There's big right hands coming down as well now. Dominique's got real problems. He's like right in front of opposition. He's dropping that left elbow consistently now.
Blaine is framing up beautifully. He's walking himself forward. He's throwing down the punches now with absolutely blistering intent. Wooding trying to stand up here as O'Driscoll sucks his hips away again. Much better round here for Blaine O'Driscoll.
Big turnaround in form, and it's the ground and pound here coming in, as you said, relentless in his approach, the strength, the way he's moving and transitioning here to drop first the left and then the right here.
O'Driscoll sets up here and looks to pass to Mount. He's going to go for the choke.
Is this going to be deja vu, Chris? Is this going to be deja vu?
This is where Wooding ran into trouble last time against Andy Young, the champ. Couple of punches to try to open up that position. And he's going to go here. He's got plenty of time. Slides back around, goes to the body triangle the correct way. This is great for Blaine O'Driscoll here.
And desperate times for Dominique Wooding. So dominant in the opening round, so good in the early stages here, but he's under real pressure for the full extent of this round, Wooding.
He swapped up the choking arm. He's going to go palm to palm. Can't get it. Wooding covers up.
I've got it. You do your job.
And right above our position there, Wooding was actually talking to O'Driscoll as it almost would say, no, you haven't got it, but the crowd, no. We're close now, Chris.
Wooding trying to fight that elbow, but O'Driscoll sinking it in slowly. Great again for Dominique Wooding. Well, he's got to ride out the next 40 seconds here.
Took the words out of my mouth. He's got to ride it out because he's under intense pressure here now. And it's been from the moment that takedown. Blaine O'Driscoll was absolutely relentless, Chris.
This would be huge for Wooding to be able to outlast him here. He's got to get this fight back up to the feet because this has been the best moments for O'Driscoll so far in this contest.
There has been a resilience by Wooding, we've got to say that, but he's been under pressure the whole round. If he took the first, if he manages to survive this last 10 seconds, he'll be well behind on the second. This will be so set up for the third. Listen to the crowd, they know it's a big round for O'Driscoll.
O'Driscoll throwing down the elbows, Wooding trying to slip them well on his back. The end of a thrilling second round here tonight at BAMMA 32.
We couldn't have had a more prominent turnaround in that second round, Chris. It was chalk and cheese from the first and all in O'Driscoll's favour. Just when he needed it, he produced it.
This was exactly what I expected to see from Blaine coming into the second. Thought about setting up the takedown with a bit more intelligence, was able to force the back, and he got Wooding to believe that he was going to kickbox a little bit. Now, what's ironic is that actually Wooding took him down first, but Blaine came back well before the midway point of the round and imposed his will and style. That's enough to win that round for Blaine on my scorecard. This third one may leave all to play for.
You can tell from the corner there's happier faces there. John and Paddy are so happy they're looking, and Blaine looks more confident. For me now, this depends a lot on how Dominique comes out for that third. How he feels now after such a dominant first round.
So the third and final round here tonight, 5 minutes on the clock if necessary, between those two. And it's a crowded division. One of these men may take that next step towards world title contention, O'Driscoll and Wooding.
And you can see O'Driscoll starting the third like he did the second, coming out like the nickname he's got now, the train, going for that single leg again. Wooding looking to avoid and sprawl. And you feel Wooding will really want to keep this upright for at least the first minute, Chris.
The corner advice from Team Titan was for Wooding to stay off his back at all costs. Level change there from Wooding, puts O'Driscoll down. Very, very slick.
But this is deja vu from the second round. Dominique Wooding initiated in the second round as well and found himself under a lot of pressure afterwards. And And it's the same start again with those little chopping elbows to the head at first. This is almost like we're repeating the beginning of the second round, Chris.
It's not often we see Blaine O'Driscoll on his back. Thinking about that figure four, but Wooding will frame his right arm inside to protect it. Blaine would have a very difficult time trying to catch that submission. But he'll use it to either recover guard, or maybe sweep. Wooding there going for the back take. Deja vu indeed.
And they're back to their feet, and the crowd respond as well, and a nice short combination from Wooding. I feel this is where it's most dangerous with that right hook there to the face of Blaine O'Driscoll. This is shot, that uppercut as well, Chris. He is dangerous and upright.
Excellent lead uppercut there from Wooding. You gotta watch out for those sneaky looping shots. He throws them from very odd angles. Such a proficient student of boxing is Dominique Wooding.
And we've had some unanswered shots from him here. I feel this is where he's got the best chance of winning this bout. This boxing in close, as you said, the unorthodox angles. And he's caught him! He's caught him cold, Chris!
Unbelievable! Dominique Wooding finishes Blaine O'Driscoll here tonight and stuns the Dublin crowd.
Chris, what a 3 rounds. Opening round, all Wooding. Second round, all O'Driscoll, and he thinks the writing's will be on the wall. And then third round, he comes out and gives us a boxing masterclass.
Dominique Wooding needed to shift the winds, and he did so tonight. The Black Panther strikes again in Dublin, and here is how he did it. O'Driscoll came charging in off the jab. Wooding nods. Knew he had connected flush with that short right. That's about as perfect a punch as it gets.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout ended 1 minute 47 seconds of round number 3 to your winner by knockout, Dominique the Black Panther Wooding.
Dominique, what a roller coaster ride for your debut at bantamweight. Dominant opening round, and you must have thought this is exactly how it's going to go.
Yeah, 100%. I knew it was going to be a tough fight. Blaine's flipping tough. He fights with a quick pace, got a very good engine, comes forward, puts a lot of pressure, and I went to hell and back preparing for this fight, man. Like, I went through a lot.
Well, Brad Pickett, your coach, said to me, he said, Malcolm, the second round, Dominique went to sleep. He said it wasn't the same as the first. And Blaine was dominant in the second, those elbows.
100%, I've got a headache right now. Yeah, he caught me with a very good shot in my eye. And I saw like 4 of him. So then I had to regather myself and take the second round out to gather myself back.
If we look here, Dominique, this is the finish, though.
Oh, wow. I'm normally a southpaw fighter, but I can also fight orthodox. So what I did, I switched my stance, hit him with a straight right, caught him flush. I hit hard with my right hand, as well as my left. I'm a lefty, but I can hit with my right as well. And just want to say again, Blaine's a very, very tough opponent.
What changed between the second and the third? Blaine dominated that second. You were in real trouble. You came out, and the boxing from the opening of the third, the timing, the movement, and then the devastating finish.
Yeah, first round, I felt very good. I caught him with a good body shot. I heard him make a sound, he went, ugh. And I caught him with a body shot, and I think I rushed too much to try and get the finish, try and get a clinch, get knees in, but it didn't work. He's a very durable kid. So then I had to regather myself for the second round, and
well, we've got a new contender in the bantamweight division, and it's the Black Panther.
100%, and Blaine was the, well, I would say Myers is the top contender in this division because Alan Philbott's not here anymore. I don't know what's happening with Shea Wall, so if he won this, I'm sure he was next in line for the title. So I think the title's there for me in 2018, man, definitely. So right, just want to give a quick shout out to my my corner, my team, my sponsors, Saigon Sports Club, my management, Elite MMA Agency, my other sponsors, Faraday Solicitors, Logic Recruitment, and also to the Irish crowd as well. I really enjoyed Ireland. Thank you very much for welcoming me over here, and I look forward to coming to fight here again sometime soon.